I've got a very, very special young lady with me today that I have waited to get on our show. Miss Angela Duval, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. Are you kidding me? Thank you for being a guest today. Angela, I started, I think I told you this about 9 years ago. I started with a radio show. 4 years ago, we turned it into a podcast because radio is just not working like it was. And podcasts, we have to change with the times.
Mhm.
And then several months ago, we completely revamped our channel. And I'm doing more interviews with our realtor partners. We're going to come back with when you have a listing and talk about that.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is get my name and your name out there even better. Okay.
Great.
You've been at it a long time. I've been in it
Mhm.
a long time, but this world is changing a little bit.
Yes,
So
definitely.
first, tell us who you are and how you got into business.
Well, my name's Angela Duval, and I've lived in Chattanooga almost 50 years now. That sounds like a long time. Um, and Started in real estate really when I was young. My parents and family would build homes, and so I was around just real estate at that time because we would have to spend a lot of time at the homes and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
Then when I got married, my husband and I decided to build our first home, and we contracted that out, which was a lot of fun. I loved it. It wasn't stressful for us. It might have been for my
Really?
husband, but it wasn't for me. I had a great time. And then I didn't really do much with real estate for a little while, and then we decided to start investing. And so we've done some rentals. We have about 5 rentals that we manage, and then we've done a couple flips. And it was during COVID, I think, is when I decided to get my license to sell at that time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've just been doing investings and flipping then?
Yep. Yes, because I knew real estate in that regard, and we needed some place to put our money and invest. And
Right.
I love real estate. Yeah.
So during that time that you were how long did you flip houses before you got your license?
Probably, well, it wasn't constant, but probably close to 10 years, maybe.
Okay, I gotta ask, and I told you that I don't have a script for these interviews. I like to see where they're going to go. So, how many homes in that 10 year did you flip,
Oh,
roughly?
it was very few actually, because we had two little kids
Hmm.
and we were both working jobs. So it was something we did really on the side. Between flips and rentals, maybe just 7 or 8,
Yeah,
something. But it's like one a year, something
right.
like that. That was about all
Well,
we could handle.
and you weren't selling them. You weren't allowed to sell them as far as getting the commission as far as a real estate agent.
Correct. Yes.
So now we got our license. And
Yes.
I will say, because I know she won't say this, I will say this because we kind of surprised her with this information. She's in the top 5% of the entire nation, not Chattanooga, not Cleveland, not Saudi Daisy, but in the United States, she's in the top 5%. So she looks and she sounds very, very meek and sweet, and she is, but there's a driving force behind this lady. Um, that the more we talk, the more I see that, which I love that about you.
Yeah.
So, how many kids do you have?
We have two. They're older now. We have a lot more free time now, and so we're going to probably start building. My husband has his contractor's license. That's really what I got my license for. Really, was just to sell the homes that he built.
Sure.
I wasn't looking to do it for a profession, but I have a strong drive behind me, and I just started into it and fell in love with it, and just was surprised at how much I loved it.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's there's something about I want to be careful how I say this. There's something about the drive that we have inside of us, okay? And it's that X factor, okay? Because I have found over 44 years of working now, which blows my mind. Um, I have found that if we have it, okay, if somebody has that drive, there's nothing you can do to take it away from them, all right? If they don't have it and it's not a true passion, you can't give it to them.
Right.
And I have tried over my career, and I've only had two different careers. I was in a completely different line of work for 20, actually it's 19 years, 8 months, 3 weeks, and 6 hours, but I'm not counting. Um, I've only had two careers, and I was very passionate about both of them, but I think that comes back to just had a drive to start with,
Yep.
and there's a service part of it because I've been in the service industry now for 44 years. Um, and it's having a true heart and a true passion for our people.
Yes.
And that's such a great thing. And it's obviously it's taking care of you. It's been taking care of me. Um, so what's your favorite part of real estate?
Uh, really helping people and being true to myself. So, one thing that I do is I always put the client first above any transaction, any finances that I might get, or anything like that. My heart really is in this for the right business, for the right reason. And so I think that shows. Um, and I think that's been one huge thing that's been super helpful for me. So when I see that I'm able to help somebody with a home or to move in a home, or if they're under a crunch time and they need something quick, I just love being able to serve and help them with whatever it is that they need, and however I can help. And another tool that I have used, I think that's really helped me, is speed. And I've learned a lot of agents don't always answer their phone. So I tend to always answer my phone, and I tend to use speed as a huge tool. So we've been in a business where houses are going quickly, you have to act quickly. So sometimes, I know a lot of people text, but texting sometimes can slow things down because if you don't hear back. So I'm fine to pick up the phone. That, it's my generation with the phone. But really, I find that if I can jump on top of something and work quickly with my client, then I'm able to find them a home much easier than if I didn't go as quick and use speed as a tool for myself.
Did you know what I'm a numbers guy. Okay, I follow and track our numbers, but it's a national. This is not Kevin coming up just pulling stuff out of my ears. These are national facts there's studies about it. 79% of people will go with the first lender or the
Mm-hmm.
first realtor that answers their phone and
Yeah.
that they talk to. And it drives me nuts
Mm-hmm.
not to have our phones answered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just the fact that just being there. Okay. Now I made a deal with Sherry. Okay. Sherry is my bride of 43 years now. Um, Made a deal with her that on Sunday mornings in church time, and then afterwards through lunchtime, I'm off limits. And
Yes.
I actually give her my phone because if I feel that phone buzz,
I
I'm
know.
going to look down, and I need to be looking up and listening to our pastor.
I know.
But yeah, we have to have that downtime too. Okay,
Yes, we do.
uh, but any other time. I mean, we're in the service business, and we're in a market now that we've never seen before.
Yes.
So we have to be Johnny on the spot. So I applaud you. Well, let's do this. What is the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Anybody can out to me through my phone. It's okay for me to share my phone number, of course.
Absolutely, I
So
want you
that would
to.
be 423-316-5411.
Okay,
Or my email is Angela at angeladuval.com, and Duval has one L.
1L. Okay.
Yep.
And if you want information about the Kevin Blair team, you can go to the About page, click a link, it'll come right to me. I'll reach out and call you as well. But our website is kevinblairteam.com. My phone number, our office number is 423-488-7571. It rings 24/7, and we're not in the office. It forwards it to me, and we will call you back. Angela, thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to continue to watch your success. Congratulations what you've been doing.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Fantastic. Guys, if you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, ring that bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. We do appreciate your support. Have a great day.